Hello there, this is David from David Books and Comics, and today I'd like to show you some recent acquisitions, some recent materials that I've gotten that people have given me. So I'll start off with this recent acquisition. This one was a hard one to find for me, only because it's the second appearance of Sabretooth. So for some reason a lot of collectors were hanging on to it. But anyway, managed to find this in an excellent little comic book shop locally. So this features I think it's the first appearance in comic books of the Daughters of the Dragon, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so yeah, so the cover art is, I think it's Gary Gamble, but I'm not sure. I know it's not. Yeah, I'm not sure. Doesn't say, but I suspect it's the interior artist. And Ricardo Villamonte did the interior art. And there he is, the second appearance of Sabretooth. And that's why the comic book for me was harder to find, but I managed to find it in an excellent little comic shop that had excellent prices. All right, so that's number 66 of Power Man and Iron Fist. Nice cover. And this is Hawkman number 1. I've had this one for a while. This is not the recent acquisition, but I did get a recent one. So that's Hawkman number 1. And now, since I'm looking through the Hawkmans, this is the interior art is by Murphy Anderson. The story is by the ever prolific Gardner Fox. So excellent writer, retelling the kind of the comic book Silver Age origins of Hawkman and how he came to be on the Earth from the planet Thanagar. So Gardner Fox basically changed the story, the origins of Hawkman, into a kind of space opera. Anyway, so this is Hawkman number 1. And this is number 2. You see here, I think this is a British comic, or sold in Britain anyway. It's an American comic. And this is number 2. Again, interior art is by Murphy Anderson. Love Murphy Anderson. Great, great artist. And this is number 3. Cover art is by Murphy Anderson. There's the splash page. The Fear That Haunted Hawkman. So that's number 3. This is number 4. And this is a recent acquisition. And I got this one on a trade. So I traded some of my more valuable comics for this one, because it's one of the more expensive ones to get. So I did it value for value because I didn't want to I didn't want to spend all that much money, so I managed to get this one on a trade. So this is number 4. There you go. Do you believe in magic? There she is. That's Zatanna. It's the first appearance of Zatanna in comic books. And that's why it's a harder one to get. All right. And great interior art by Murphy Anderson. This one has 2 stories. It's an anthology book. So this is the recent acquisition. And this is number 5. And the rest of the Hawkman collection I've had for a while, so I can just show you some of the covers. So that's number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9. Try not to get the glare there. That's a... no, I don't think this is the first appearance. This is the first appearance of these guys. Caw. So that's number 10. Rough copy of number 11. Number 12. Some beautiful interior art. The stories always seem to feature Hawkman fighting these flying villains, usually in a kind of science fiction, space opera type story. So this is number 13, The Colossal Combat. The Hawkman had to lose to save his life. So that's number 13. There's another beautiful cover. This is number 14. Again, he fights the Caw. Here's the number 14. Number 15. And again, science fiction in a kind of Rodan type science fiction story. Right, let me put that aside. There's number 16. Numbers are tiny in these old DC books. There's number 16. Number 17, that's his first appearance, the Raven. This is number 18. And this is number 19. Parasite Planet Peril. This is a rough copy of number 20. That'll be for an upgrade. This is number 21. And basically it's the return of the same villain. Two-parter. This is 22. Beautiful cover. And that's Dick Dillon that did the cover for this one. Same with this one. This is 24. Beautiful copy of this one. Number 24. This is 25. And that's a Dick Dillon cover. This is 26. And this is 27. And this is the last solo issue of the Silver Age Hawkman, number 27. Cover art is by Joe Kubert. Alright, so that's that one. I wanted to show you this. After he left after the Silver Age Hawkman series was cancelled and the Adam series was cancelled, it became Adam Hawkman. So this is 39 with a Joe Kubert cover. And then this is number 40, again a Joe Kubert cover. Number 41. And this is number 42. Now I wanted to show you this, do a deep dive through this one. This is a origin and first Silver Age appearance, but actually the first origin story of the Gentleman Ghost, one of the villains of the Golden Age that appeared in first appeared in the pages of Flash comics. But it is here that his origin is told. And I believe it's this issue. As I was doing a flip through, the interior art here is by Murphy Henderson. And it gives you the origins of Jim Craddock, who his name is. Gentleman Jim Craddock, who became the gentleman ghost. And it's a beautifully drawn issue. And I'll show you the interesting thing about this issue. And this is an Adam story. Let's see, in the letters page, some nice artwork. Let's see here. Where did I see it? Yeah. Lo and behold, there's a letter from a fan named Klaus Janson. See if you can see it. Who became an artist and drew some incredible artwork for both Marvel and DC. There you go, Klaus Janson. But anyway, this is an underrated issue because it is the origin and first Silver Age appearance of the Gentleman Ghost, one of the major villains in the DC universe. And the other, this one is not a recent acquisition. This one was. This is Adam Hawkman number 43. I was happy to get that. This is the far better cover. This one I've had for a while. This is number 44. Beautiful cover. Joe Kubert cover. And 45, and that's the last issue. Not the best Joe Kubert card. It's a terrible depiction of the Atom. Anyway, so that's that one, number 45. And this is the first Brave and the Bold that features Batman and Hawkman together in one issue. So this is Brave and the Bold number 70. All right, Carmine Infantino. Joe Giella did the cover. All right, and I had another recent acquisition, and this was a gift. This was Providence by Alan Moore and Jason Burrows. And it's an adult, almost retelling, I think, of it has a connection to H.P. Lovecraft. If you know where he's from Providence, Rhode Island. The writer, H.P. Lovecraft, is from born there and lived in Providence, I think most of his life, if not all of his life. Anyway, so this is by Alan Moore, and it collects the entire run of that series by these two creators, called the Providence Compendium. All right, and then this is another recent acquisition. This is an award-winning story. This is actually a digest-sized pulp magazine called Asimov's Science Fiction, and it features this short story, cover story, The Death of Captain Future by Alan Steele. And it's a homage to Captain Future. And this is the story that featured his first appearance. It's Captain Future and the Space Emperor. All right, let's see if page 120. See if it's there's page 120, and that's The Death of Captain Future by Alan Steele. Science fiction short story writer, and it's an award-winning story. It won the Japanese Science Fiction Award, the Seiyun, I think it's called, in, I can't remember the year, probably the year this was published, which is in the 90s. This is 1990, 1995, I believe. Yeah, September 1995. So it won the award for that. And I can show you some of the other Captain Futures I have. If you don't remember seeing them before, there's this one. This is the actual first paperback printing of the pulp story of his first appearance, Captain Future and the Space Emperor. It reads like a Star Wars adventure, actually. The Space Emperor almost mimics not the Emperor, but Darth Vader, actually. So well worth the read if you're into young adult kind of science fiction. This is Edmund Hamilton at his space opera best, I would say. And this is Calling Captain Future, Captain Future's Challenge, The Magician of Mars. This is Quest Beyond the Stars, all by Edmund Hamilton. And this is a very rough copy of Planets in Peril, and this is also another Captain Future adventure. This one is by Manly Wade Wellman, and it's a solar adventure. And this is a Frank Frazetta cover, featuring none other than the good Captain. All right, so that's that one. There's Galaxy Mission. There's Outlaws of the Moon. And this one is not written by Edmund Hamilton. It's written by Brett Sterling, but it's a Captain Future adventure. All right, there's that one. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's Frazetta or not. Anyway, so that's Danger Planet. And we have Henry Kuttner's Dr. Cyclops, but it also features a short novella called The Harpers of Titan, Captain Future story by Edmund Hamilton. Okay, so that's Dr. Cyclops. And this is the paperback version of this, Outlaw World by Edmund Hamilton. And you can guess which is the better cover. You can choose. This one's pretty nice. It's a beautiful pulp cover. And here's the paperback. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed this look at some of my recent acquisitions. Thanks everyone for your subscriptions, and I hope you enjoyed looking through these covers and some of the books I've picked up. And remember to give me that like and thumbs up for like. And thanks everyone for your subscriptions. And as always, feel free to comment because it always helps the channel. Thanks again. Bye.